Hello ma'am, this is a object-oriented modeling and design assignment. This was done by Gurudev, Panchal and YAVAGAL, myself. So our problem statement is managing of the calls need to be done in a call center as there are many numbers of calls being received throughout the day and there are limited employees that are present who can handle this. So many times it happens that employees are free but the calls are not being diverted to them and the phone line assumes to be busy and customers are unable to call the phone line. So this can be avoided by developing a software which is gonna check if there are any employee busy and divert the calls to them. So the model for that software, we have created a model for that software which is going to help us achieve that. So we have made use of a tool called as STARUML to create the model, and before I show you the model I would like to introduce you to some basic features of STARUML. As we can see over here, there are the things we make use in our UML, like class. We can draw a class like this, name it, and then we can add attributes to it if you want. Like over here there's an add attribute feature which will help us add them, and we can even give the visibility or the public specifiers to them. We can add operations over here. So this is the add operation. If you want to make a subclass of it, then we can do it over here. Here the subclass is being generated, and if we want to add a superclass to it, then we can do it over here. The arrows are generated on their own over here. We can even add interfaces to them and many other things. And if we want to associate two classes, then we can make use of this association. So this association, so if you want to make use of the associations, we can make this use. We can even name the associations over here and give them multiplicity on both the ends. We can give the name to them, name, and all other things. We can even, there are many other features, like links to provide between two classes. So one second. After this, once we have created our model diagram, we can make use of the tools, and we have to add the extension manager over here. We have to search for the programming language which we want to generate the code. As I want to Java, I have already installed it, so we just have to do this Java and generate code. It will generate for us. So I have already created a model for our problem statement. So this is our model. As we can see, there are 5 classes over here, and so this is our customer class, which will have its phone number and if they are attempting a call and the call time they have taken. It has operations as call and call completed to hang up the call. So our customer will call and this will be notified to our phone manager, and the phone manager is having things as if the phone is it available or no, the phone number, and who all employees that are available, and we can add employees and phone lines over here, and once the call is completed we make a log over here. And here are the multiplicities of the customer and phone class. And there is another class employee with ID, name of the employee, and is he available or not. Once the employee is available, we can put him in the phone, and if the phone manager gets any call, then the phone is transferred to them, and the phone lines, if there are any present, then they will be notified to the phone manager. And once the call is completed, the phone manager makes the log of the whole call, what was the customer ID, what was the employee ID, and if there was any hold time, and the time of the call. And this is the phone line class. And the next, so we can make use of this model to generate our code. As I showed you before, we need to go to the tools, and I've installed the Java already. We are going to make use of generate code, and we need to select which model we have to generate, and then we have to just give us the show where the path we have to generate, and I have already done it. You can see here the classes have been generated, and as we can see, the classes with the methods, the attributes, the variables have been generated. We have to implement, that's it. And this was of the customer class, this is of the employee class, and you can see here the log class, and the same with the phone line class. All the methods and the attributes are present, and finally the phone manager class. All the methods and the attributes are present. So the next part, the sequence diagram, will be explained by Gurudev. Thank you.
Hello ma'am, I am Gurudev Panchal. So I am doing the sequence diagram on business processing outsourcing. So let me start. First we have to search for online UML designer. And here I tried some of this online UML designer, so I got LUCIDCHART is best. Then we have to click on make a UML design. So next we have to click on documents. So here we will get some of the documents. So we have to select blank document for doing new project. It will take some time for opening. So here we have to import some of the shapes. We can do it here. So it is loading. And here I will take UML and data flow, and next I will click on use selected shapes, so that shapes will be imported here. So next I will click on this person image and I will take that and drag it here. We'll zoom out the paper. Next I will change the line shape to dotted lines, and from here I will drag the line I will expand some. Next I will take this activation and I will place it here. And I will press Ctrl C and then Ctrl V to get a copy of that, and I will place it here. Next I will take a sequence object and I will place it here, and I will resize it. And when we click inside that object, so that we can rename that, and I will rename that as ideal 3. And then next from here I will drag a line, and from here we can change that line to dotted line. Next I will click on Ctrl C and Ctrl V to get a copy of that, and I will place that box here. After that I will place a cursor on edge of the box, and then I will drag a line to ideal 3 box, and here I will type initiate BPO. and I will place that initiate will be on the line. So next we have to click on ideal and this box and this line by pressing shift, and next we have to press Ctrl C to get a whole copy, and then we have to press Ctrl V and we have to move that side of the box. Next we have to keep our cursor on the edge of the box and drag that to another box, and here we will write a message as limit book duck check, and here we will press that this one. So next we have to press once again Ctrl V for getting the copy of the first box and place it here. And by placing the cursor on the edge of the box we can get a message bar. So in that message we have to write CHK and then place that text on the line. So here we can change the line as a dotted line, and I will here type the message as so now I will rename this as IMAX, and I will rename this as DUP CH. So next I will select this and press Ctrl C. So I will take this and press Ctrl C, and next I will press Ctrl V, and next I will take that and I will place it here, and I will delete these lines. By pressing delete key, and I will take this 2 downwards, and I will take one bar from IMAX to DUPCHK, and I will rename that message as BPO message, and I will place that on the bar. Next, once again I will press Ctrl V to get a copy of DUPCHK, and I will place it here, and I will delete these and I will move downward. And I will take a one bar from here and I will press rename that as message. And next I will take one of the bar and I will connect to DOP check and I will change that message as and I will change that line as dotted lines and I will place that message on the line and I will change the name as SVA by double clicking on that text. So once again I will press Ctrl V and I will place it here and I will delete this and delete this, move forward. And next I will select a line to here and I will type a message as TSU matching, and here I will justify that and I will place that message on the line. So next I will take one of the line and I will connect it to here and I will change that line as dotted lines and I will change that as message. So now our work is done. So it is the sequence diagram of BPO. So next we have to click on file and there we have to select export option. So here we will get some of the options as PDF, PNG with transparent background, JPEG, SVG. So now I will click on JPEG to get a raw image, and here I will change the quality as print quality and I will click on download. So the now file is generating. It will take some time. Yeah, now the work is done. So here we get a image copy. It is the sequence diagram of BPO. Thank you.